Next segment, I'd like you to welcome Goecke. Hi, how are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm super happy to have you here.
I'm super happy to be here. It's good to see this place. It's beautiful.
I know. Amazing crew.
Yeah.
Amazing people. And you're the first comedian that we have here.
Oh, that's awesome. I hope I'm not the last.
No, you're surely not. So we've heard about your recent announcement about appearing in this show, Shayaya.
Yeah.
What can you tell us about it?
So it's being described as a comedy fever dream. It's gonna, I take that as you will. There's gonna be some sketches and then some stand-up in it, and at the end they're turning the whole place into like a disco rave. And I know during the show I'm gonna be on roller skates and in like a disco ball leotard. So if you want to see that, I will be there in that outfit.
I don't want to miss that.
No, don't.
Where is it?
It's at the Bell House in Gowanus, Brooklyn. Yeah.
And is it a live show?
Yes, it's a live show on January 5th. That's a Friday at 8 o'clock. Get your tickets on Eventbrite. Not sponsored.
So, how is this different from your previous projects?
Yeah, I've been doing theater since like 3rd grade, so it definitely has that like theatrical element to it. But I only started doing comedy recently, and I kept doing some stand-up shows, and then I was asked to audition for this sketch show. And it's going to be a very new experience. It's not like anything I've done before, but I'm really excited to do it and learn a lot from it. Yeah.
Why did you choose comedy?
I've always loved making people laugh, and one day I was just kind of like, maybe I should start doing this seriously. And so I wrote a set, and I was invited to a comedy club, and they keep inviting me back, so I guess something's going well.
So about the show, we've heard about these comedians that are involved. Can you tell us more about it?
Yeah, I don't know the list of all the comedians off the top of my head, but there are some really heavy hitters from around the area. And then I know some of the sketch writers. I believe one of them is one of the writers for Saturday Night Live, which is pretty great. And yeah, I think it's going to be a great show. I'm really excited, and I'm really happy to work with everyone involved.
That's so amazing. What's the thing that you like the most about comedy?
I just love making people laugh. Like, if I can make someone laugh, that's all that matters to me. I don't really care about anything else.
So we're going to see you performing live, but just after the commercial breaks.
How are we doing tonight? It's great to see you all. I was at the Apple store yesterday. No fruit. I love living in New York City. Remember when there were all those lantern flies and everyone was like, kill them on sight? America's always supported genocide. Let that one sit. Let that one sit. I love the band Boy Genius, but they really have hurt the startup of my new band, Girl Stupid. Yeah, you know. Do you guys like smoking weed? Cool, cool. I love smoking weed. I'm from Ohio, where recreational marijuana just got legalized. Yeah, recreational abortions got legalized too, but that's not as fun to do with your friends. Yeah, so my dad is a really big fan of this recreational marijuana. We were talking recently about our nightly routines because that's where we're at it as father and son. And he told me that his nightly routine is he puts on a movie and he hits his pen till he falls asleep. And if my mom's home, he hides it. You know, everyone says that as you get older, you turn into your parents. But I think my dad is turning into me. You know, that's the shit I used to do in high school. You know, I used to be hitting my pen and just watching everything. And if my mom came in, it was up the covers and I was still puffing away under there. But, yeah. I love smoking weed and watching movies. That's like one of my favorite things to do. Smoking weed and watching movies makes almost any movie better. There's Star Wars, Wizard of Oz, Schindler's List. You know, they're great. I watched the Super Mario Bros. Movie with my friend recently, and we smoked beforehand. And I do not remember a single second of that movie. It was just a lot of really bright colors and going in and out of consciousness. But I smoked with my friend's grandma. She is 86 years old, and her name is Ethel. And one time she came up to me, and she was like, Mitchell, I really want to smoke weed. And I was like, Ethel, I would love to smoke some weed with you. So I rolled up a little J, and we smoked it, and we watched Harry Potter. And we watched every single movie that night. I came back about a couple days later, and she was just sitting on the porch smoking a joint and reading Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. I guess this is the first time weed has ever made someone read. Thank you so much. My name is Mitchell Goecke.